Well, Bangladesh now stands at a crossroads. The symbolism of Tarique Rahman meeting Shafiqur Rahman suggests the next chapter may be less about confrontation and more about negotiated coexistence. So will Bangladesh's democratic reset become a lasting transformation or just the beginning of a new political contest? Well, for more on this, we have with us Fahmida Khatun, Executive Director at the Centre for Policy Dialogue think tank, joining us live from Dhaka. Welcome to the programme. So overall then, let me ask you first, what are the main challenges that this new government is going to face?
Thank you. The new government of Bangladesh faces at least three interconnected set of challenges. First, economic stabilization. Second, institutional restoration, and third, political management. So the economy is currently under considerable strain. Growth has slowed down compared to pre-pandemic levels. Inflation has been high for about 3 years now, which has eroded purchasing power across consumers. And foreign exchange reserves, although improved, but still remain low. And on the other hand, external debt has also risen significantly in the recent time. So the government will have to manage fiscal constraint carefully, especially given the ambitious electoral promises on jobs, subsidies, social protection, etc. And the second issue is rebuilding trust in democratic institutions, which is critical because after years of political polarization, people of Bangladesh expect a functioning parliament, a professional bureaucracy, and also an independent election commission, as well as a credible anti-corruption effort. So strengthening governance and depoliticizing key institutions will be the central to ensuring long-term stability. And the third important issue is the issue of political cohesion while managing public expectation. It is crucial to manage with the political coexistence as well. A strong electoral mandate that has created opportunity for the winning party, that is Bangladesh Nationalist Party. But at the same time, it has also created high expectations among people. So the public will expect quick improvements in many areas, including prices, employment, and public services.
Well, let me jump in there, of course. I mean, what you say there, will the government be able to deliver on the issues that matter most to the young electorate in particular?
You're right. So young voters in Bangladesh are primarily concerned about employment, quality education, digital opportunities, and also political voice. And every year, at least 2 million young population enter the labor market. And creating job for them is one of the most pressing issue. So whether the government can deliver depends on also a number of factors. For example, first, the issue of economic reform. That should be the priority of the government, which will help to attract private investment, foreign investment, export diversification, then supporting the small and medium enterprises. So without accelerating investment, be it domestic or foreign, the job creation will be very difficult. Second is also the education and skills reform that must align with the market demand. On the one hand, we observe that there are so many young people in the job market, but on the other hand, there are also companies which are looking for skilled people. So there are obviously a huge amount of skill mismatch between university education or education and the labor market needs. So particularly in the areas of technology and high value sectors. So that's one area. The third issue is also that governance, which is very important to young citizens. So many young voters are politically aware and they demand transparency, meritocracy, and accountability. We have seen in July Uprising in 2024. So if the government demonstrates commitment to institutional reform and improve the rule of law, it could regain the trust of the young people. And then it can also create a confidence among them, which will reduce the likelihood of the students or the young people going back to street mobilization. So
Right,
that's
right, right,
very important.
absolutely. So let me just ask you then briefly on a wider front, what kind of relationship do you think Bangladesh will be seeking to have with other countries in the region, particularly India?
Bangladesh in general has always pursued a pragmatic and balanced foreign policy. So, with India, the relationship is structurally important compared to many other countries because the two countries share deep economic ties, extensive trade, energy cooperation, water sharing concerns are also important. And on top of that, and most importantly, they share a long land border. However, we have seen also that issues such as trade imbalances, border management, water distribution, particularly related to transboundary rivers, remain sensitive in domestic politics. So the new government will likely to seek to maintain a constructive engagement with India while emphasizing greater economic reciprocity and mutual respect. So, a more assertive tone on unresolved bilateral issues may emerge because the relationship is going to be between country to country, people to people. So the interest of both sides are equal, are important. So is the interest of Bangladesh. So more broadly, I would say that Bangladesh has traditionally followed a non-aligned and balanced diplomatic approach, not only with India but also other countries, China, USA, Japan, and the countries in
Okay, okay.
Southeast Asia, Middle Eastern
Forgive me. We
countries.
are out of time. Forgive me, but Fahmida Khatun, we do appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank you.
Power doesn't end quietly. Some deaths are not accidents. They are messages. A gunshot. A crowd. A country frozen. The killer disappears. The questions don't. This is not just about who died. It's about what followed. Governments fell. Armies moved. History rewrote itself. 5 leaders. 5 moments. One pattern. The assassination.